Hey there guys, welcome back to World of Tanks with Mr. Eccentric, and today we have a replay featuring the one and only HappyEgg inside the infamous FV215B 183, otherwise known as the Deathstar. So do expect a few Star Wars references to creep in during this video, and I do apologise if they get a bit cringy. So here we are in Ensk and we're about to move into the battle. As we are waiting for the HappyEgg to move into the battle itself, I'd just like to talk about the Deathstar as it's a real life vehicle, as it is quite interesting. So I suppose the FV215B was designed to be the ultimate British SPG stroke heavy gun tank. Based on the Conqueror, it was designed to carry a gargantuan 183mm cannon, which is where it gets its well-deserved name of the Deathstar from. Designed to delete Soviet IS series tanks from quite a long range, with its literal naval cannon strapped to a tank chassis. Anyway, back to the gameplay. So here we are back on Ensk, one of the older maps inside World of Tanks. Tom's taking his Deathstar to the side streets, arguably the better positions for this vehicle. So we're just chugging along, though it is not the fastest of tanks. So you can see those exhaust bolts in the back there. Hopefully not as weak as the ones on the actual Deathstar. So, HappyEgg pulling into position. Trying to get a cheeky shot there. Oh. Okay. Living up to his namesake already, I see. So 1600 damage in one hit to that Waffenträger Alpha Panzer IV there, that tier 9 German tank destroyer, just deleted instantaneously. I might add, like the HappyEgg particularly aimed that shot. So RNG's definitely on his favour right now. Progressing down into the town through the 2 line here. Trying to take some cheeky shots on these T110E5, Object 75 and low that are holding up the advance of his allies right now. He does appear to be struggling to get into the correct position. I can see what he's attempting to do, try and shoot through those gaps there. He's definitely managed to sneak one through the little 3-inch wide gap there, sinking a 1200 damage shot into the side of the levee there. So we're a minute and a half into this game and we've already done 2,800 damage in 2 shots. It's pretty good going, I might have to say. Tom's just about done with his 24-second reload here. He's backing up, trying to get a sneaky shot into this 705 again. Rather unlucky there, looks like it sank into the space side armour of that Russian rear-mounted heavy tank. If it went a bit higher, it might have penned. Unfortunately, shell seemed to connect with that Soviet spaced armour. They only do, well, I say only 700 splash damage there. So Tom reversing back out into the street. Side sweeping quite well here, only exposing the bare minimum of the Deathstar to enemy fire. Finding the lower plate of the object again, that poor Russian heavy tank taking 1500 damage in 2 shots, being permanently tracked and then fully deleted from the game by Tom's allies here. Okay, looks like Tom's had enough of sitting at the back and intended to take the fight to the enemy. See the T125 on his left. He does manage to track and come around the corner, but just a repair kit to hand. Well aimed shot there into the cupola. If he hit his hull or his gun mantle, he might not have rolled high enough to do the damage necessary to kill the E5, and Tom might have taken an extra hit there. It's a good decision to fire with the cupola there. Again, looks like we're squaring off against another Russian heavy, the 257 this time. I do have to admit I do struggle sometimes with the 257, but the HappyEgg certainly isn't here. Getting a 183mm head shell square into the top of the turret there. It looks like his IS-3 is also joining in on the HE fun. Getting a 100 damage hit there into the back of him. Okay, so the Skoda T50 making his run. I think he knows the game's over and he's just trying to get what kills he can. Looks like he's making a beeline straight for the artillery. If I was him, I'd probably try and get a few cheeky kills on the artillery, maybe squeeze a few medals out. Looks like we're having a bit of a drag race here with the IS-3. Deathstar doesn't seem to be particularly winning in this front. Okay. Well, didn't need to be the first one on the scene, as long as he got the shot off first, and he did. No need to aim there again inside the Deathstar. Just simply clicking, hoping for the best, and landing 1,000 damage, bringing the total up to over 7,000 today on Ensk, which is pretty incredible. You don't see those 7,000 damage games very often. Well, the HappyEgg doesn't, at least. So at the moment, the rest of the team's just mopping up, and I think that's it. So here we are, the end plates for that battle on Ensk in the FV215B 183. Tom here doing 8,000 combined damage, 7,000 standard damage and 943 assisted, and a mastery badge to boot. So you can see first place on the team, no surprise there. 1,209 base experience. Could have been a bit higher, but then again we were shooting a lot of tier 8 and 9 vehicles, but can't complain with 7,000 damage. So on the detailed report you can see 7 shots, 7 hits and 4 pens, which is pretty great for a Deathstar game. Normally talking out of those 7 shots, most of them missing, quite a few not penning, and probably half that damage normally. So no, pretty great battle all around, and he only lost 5,800 credits, which is pretty impressive. Normally running a 50k loss in a Deathstar normally. Anyway, thank you for watching this replay today, guys, and I'll catch you next time.